So Marlis, what are we doing?
We are peeling 5 pounds of potatoes.
And that would be the beginning of Lefse, right?
And not nearly as many as we usually do.
Yeah,
when your mother is here to peel them.
Yeah, right.
She's a much better peeler than I am.
And of course, russet potatoes are a secret.
Yes.
And with Lefse, you only need several other simple ingredients. Let me show you. Of course, white flour, lots of white flour, butter, half and half, and salt. So we'll get back to that a little bit later. We're here making Lefse again. Is the camera on, Marlis?
Yes.
Okay, so as you recall, we're going to do Lefse. We started with 5 pounds of potatoes. They're cooked right here. And we have half a pound of butter, and inside there 2 tablespoons of salt, and then 3/4 of a cup of half and half. So for years I have used a ricer. I've broken a lot of ricers. So what I do is this equipment here, and step back a little bit later and I'll show you how it works.
Yes.
Okay, so we continue to make Lefse. As you can see, I have modern equipment here. Instead of a potato ricer, I have this nice equipment. So as you can see inside here, we have rice, potatoes. The butter that was there, we did melt in the microwave. And then, of course, here's the cream. We'll add that. All of that will get mixed a little bit later. And we'll continue ricing the potatoes. So, if you'd like to take a close-up, please. Potatoes.
Wait.
So the potatoes are all riced. And as you can see, we have a nice mixture here. There is the cream, there is the butter and the salt, and I will start to incorporate all of it together. This has to chill overnight for at least 8 hours before you can start the next step, which of course would be to incorporate the flour, but we'll save that for tomorrow. So as you can see, this mixture is coming together really good. It's cold out. I might just put this in a cold basement or refrigerator, but we'll see you tomorrow. Hello, are we there?
We're there.
Okay, good morning. Today is Lefse. Remember last night we made the potato mixture, which had cream and butter and potatoes and salt. Of course they were riced, and they have to sit at least 8 hours, 10 hours, probably 10 to 12 hours preferably. Today we will start to roll them out, but before we can roll them out, I have 5 cups of flour, 3 here, 2 here. So I'm going to actually put 2 cups in right away and start mixing it with my hands. You'll see that in a bit. And then after that, 1/4 cup after a time, one at a time. And this is all by feel, because it could take more, could take less. So we'll see what that's like. But enjoy the music. Hopefully you can hear a little bit in the background. So here we go. So 2 cups first. And then just get your hands in there. I prefer the hand method. So, and then squish between your fingers. And of course, having rings off is probably a good idea. So I'm going to work this a bit, and I'll be back with you in a bit. Well, I'm back. And as you can see, I've incorporated the first 3 cups. And I'm continuing to knead this a little bit, but as you can see, it's still pretty sticky, so I'm now working a little bit with this last set of flour here, a little more gingerly. But I'll continue to work this until I think that it will not be too sticky. But so we'll be back in a bit. Are we on camera? Mm-hmm. Okay, well, I'm continuing to knead here. As you can see, a little bit stickiness is starting to hold a little impression here. So we're just about there. So I'm going to work in just a little more flour here, and we should be good to go to the next step. We're back now. So as you can see, we've got kind of a not too much stickiness. So what we're going to do here is cut this in half right here. Set that aside, and then what we're going to do is roll this one out a little bit longer, like a big log, and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back, and as you can see, I've got one of these rolled out, and we just about got the other one rolled out. I would say that that looks pretty good. So what we will do now is each of these we will put in, well, between 10 to 15 pieces per each one of these. If it's 15 pieces, that'd be about a 10-inch lefse, and if it's more like 10, it'd be about a 12-inch lefse. So we'll continue to do this, this, and this, and we'll try to most important part after this is, of course, we're going to put these on this tray over here, and then we have to chill them. So it's always nice to make them into a little bit of a ball, though. So we'll do that, and we'll be back with you. Back, as you can see, we've rolled out 24 of these. Most important step now, of course, is to put them back in the refrigerator, but today it's only about 10 degrees out, so we're fortunate in Minnesota. So we're going to just set them outside for about a half hour. That will give us time to heat the Lefse griddle and get ready with our rolling. Okay, see you then. We're back for the next step. Of course, as you see, we have the Lefse rolling equipment here, cloth-covered piece of wood, and then of course a very knobby rolling pin, but a sock is what is needed. You'll see that we've had our refrigerated balls, so we're going to just give one a shot and see what it looks like. This is the first one, so I don't know, but the key is not to push too hard. And I like to keep flipping them. And they do seem to be working a little bit. So as I mentioned, these would be about the 10-inch ones. That's our 10-inch circleware. So you keep working it and working it. And that is that. And then we have this equipment. So, lift her up, put her on the pan, and we'll just let that go for a bit. It's the first one, and you can see the bubbles, so it looks like it's about ready to flip. Ooh, there we go. Yeah, straighten it out there. So we'll just give that a few more minutes, and then of course we have the blanket on the other end, and that's to keep that nice and snugly warm while they cool. So we'll get back to you a little later. Well, we're about halfway through the process here, as you can see, and they're coming out quite nicely, and they're all under the towels, dish towels, tablecloths really. But that's actually keeping them from drying out, so we'll see you later. Well, this brings us to the end of our little Lefse venture. What we get, of course, is our little treat. Fresh, hot Lefse, nothing better than that. Of course, some butter. We got some sugar. We have my helper. So, hopefully you've learned a lot on this. And, well, what we're going to do with this Lefse, of course, here is we're going to let it set for about another hour. And then, of course, we are going to freeze it. And then when we take it out, it keeps really well frozen, as you well know. And we'll enjoy it later. Bye.
Oh, did I get it? I gotta do it again.
Well, it's on.